If you're not a member of the NRA, become one. If you're a woman who is interested in learning about guns and how to use them responsibly, join the Second Amendment Sisters organization. If you have a family member or friend who is scared of guns and frightened to learn, have a serious sit-down talk with them and get them to a reputable training academy. Make sure that you are trained well so that you can survive if you are ever faced with someone as evil as Ben's murderer. Arm yourself with the knowledge that when seconds count, the police are minutes away. I can tell you they will get there in just enough time to put up the crime scene tape and take pictures of your loved one. I know because I've been there. Nobody can take care of you like you can. Look, I respect law enforcement for what they do. They have a very difficult job. It's a very dangerous one. But law enforcement officers cannot be anywhere and everywhere at any time. I can assure you, a police officer that is called to the scene of a crime would much rather find an innocent person with a smoking gun and a dead bad guy than the other way around. I've gotten to know a lot of police officers since my husband's death, and they all say the same thing. Protect yourself because we cannot always be there. The only thing they would stress is make sure you know how to use your firearm in a safe and law-abiding way for self-defense only. Perhaps I was meant to be dead on that cold restaurant floor alongside my husband. Once the trial gets started this November, I believe the public will know what that man's true intentions were. And I believe it included my death as well. So to even be here and have the ability to speak to you is something that I have very mixed emotions about. I feel grateful and guilty. Consider me a messenger who is not supposed to be here to spread the message if my stalker had been completely successful. I believe I foiled his ultimate plan when I went to get that manager and disappeared from his line of sight. I'm pushing for this monster to face the death penalty in Tennessee. People have asked me, Nikki, is there anything that I can do for you? And I've always said, no, not really. Well, today is the day that I ask for your help. Please contact, for me, the district attorney in Nashville, Tennessee, and kindly ask this man to seek the death penalty. I never want to fear that monster being able to work out some kind of a plea deal and getting out of prison in my lifetime. He needs to face capital punishment for murdering my precious husband. Ben supported the death penalty, and so do I.
That's right.
We have got to start using it in this country. I hope lives can be saved by mine and Ben's story. Maybe one day in the future, someone who never thought that much about carrying a weapon for self-defense does end up getting the training and carrying because they heard of what happened to Ben and I. And when their attacker shows up, the good guy survives for a change. Life, love, peace, and happiness is worth fighting for. I don't bare my soul here for nothing. I hope you will all tell my story to your friends and your family, and maybe Ben can have a hand in keeping you safe. That is what my husband would want. It was because one man loved me with everything that he had that I stand before you today speaking for both of us. I will continue fighting this fight until the day that I get to see my husband again. I appreciate the organizers of this event getting me here. I appreciate all that you do to educate others. And I thank you all for being here and taking a stand for our rights. God bless you and be safe.